Right. Good afternoon, people of Sports Decks. We welcome you to another segment of our, weekly podcast and tonight's Champions League preview that we are here to bring you. We have a Madrid fans here, as you can see, Sweet Mo and then Frank, and we have one Barcelona, Chelsea, Hasselhoff fan. Is in the camp of Rocha, aka Bulldog, aka Peter Edochi, aka Nana 1111.
Okay, city billionaire, city
And
billionaire.
I'm Kofi Styles, your host, a Liverpool fan. So tonight is a big game for us. So we'll start from the 5:45 kickoff that is happening in another, fixture that is happening in Holland. So this time around is Feyenoord, coached by Robin van Persie. They'll be inviting Inter Milan from Italy, who are the champions. Champion on top of their league, previous champions. I should put it that way. Yeah. So they go there. To play tonight. So I'll ask my guys to sum it up, and then analyze how the game is gonna be in a few minutes. I'll give every guy like five to 6 minutes, and then put your prediction at the end of it, and then we'll go to the next, the rest of the games. So I'll here start by calling Sweetmo to start with Feyenoord Inter Milan. This is a huge fixture going into it because I think Feyenoord they played the playoff and then they kicked, was it Milan?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, they kicked Milan out, another Italian giants that they kicked out, and then their reward was to get Inter, who is, efficiently good in their defense and the attack too. They can worry you. They can worry you. They are like worry.
Hmm.
So how do you see that game coming on?
Uh, Inter Milan, I would say this season are doing quite well in their league,
Yeah.
and same as Feyenoord. Unfortunately, I don't really follow the Dutch league,
Okay.
but by what you're saying that they are even on top of the league, which means that means they're on form. So
Yeah.
this game is gonna be a competitive one, right? And I don't know who I'm gonna pick to win this game, but what I'll say is may the best team win. But looking at Inter Milan, right, in the Champions League, they are good at playing. They know how to play because they've been there a couple of times, even went to the finals. And if it wasn't for that Lukaku blocking the shots from Lautaro Martinez, they could have maybe won that cup. But then,
Yeah.
yeah, as I'm saying, still, I think Inter Milan might surprise Feyenoord, or Feyenoord might surprise Inter, and I'm sure both teams will still have a goal, and then the second leg is what is going to determine who is going to win the tie.
I don't think Inter Milan beating final will be a surprise because it's
Yeah,
expected.
because they say they are the big dogs, right?
Yeah.
But like we see, some of the teams, these small dogs, they shock the big ones. This is football, my friend. So, uh, may the best team win. That's what I can say. May the best team win. But even if you want me to tip, like you say, against all odds, like I'll take Inter to win. But I'll be surprised if I not
What
wins
will be
the
your
game.
scoreline?
I can't
Your
predict scoreline. If I predict the scoreline, I'm gonna be a liar. But it both teams to score for me.
both teams to score.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Frank, how about you?
good
Can you
afternoon, our noble followers and subscribers. Tonight's session between Feyenoord and Inter Milan. We all know Feyenoord first kicked one of the Milan giants, that's AC
Yeah,
Milan, and Feyenoord against the Italian side has been a
one sec.
massive. Yeah, they have a strong side. That's a strong winning side against them
Mm.
because they've won 7 matches against the Dutch side and drawing 4, losing 1. With that percentage, I think it will be around 60% against the
Mm.
Italian side. So going into this game, I'm hoping Feyenoord giving a strong match against Man City and Then coming strong against Bayern in the group stages. They played against all these big giants and they came out successfully and winning against AC Milan. So tonight against Inter Milan with their form and with their main giants, Lautaro Martinez and the key players, Hakan Çalhanoğlu and other key players, that's Turan. I hope in this match happened to be in Rotterdam. That's final home grounds, they keep. I'll be going for final to win this match. I always go against the odds because final has been playing well. Aside them being so low or having a bad start in their league, in the Champions League, they have won 3 consecutive home grounds, 3 consecutive matches, beating AC Milan, drawing against Man City and then Bayern. So I think in this match, they are the favorites to win in Rotterdam. So
what will your score prediction?
Prediction of 2-1 for final.
Is it from your head or from the whole intestines?
From the board. That's from grounds. From grounds.
So 2-1 to final.
Yeah, 2-1 for final.
All right. Thank you. Rocha, let's come to you.
And they have a key player too. That's their striker, Igor or something like that. Igor, yeah.
Going into this final game.
Okay.
He has been very competitive within this UCL.
Thank you.
Going into this final game, I wouldn't be deceived by that fact that he's been able to outplay Milan. They've been able to outplay some of the giants. Just as their fellow counterpart PSV were doing, trying to, say as PSV has scored Liverpool, they've scored how do we call it? Juventus, yeah. So we were so convinced that they were going to do something.
Okay.
To me,
it was breaking.
They were still we were convinced that they were going to do something better against Arsenal, and we saw the humiliating scoreline. Inter Milan is one of the favorites in this Champions League. They've got a very strong side, Inter Milan. They've got a very strong squad. Me personally, I'm expecting them to do something better at this Champions League. And yes, even like they're going to win it, they have to do something better. They have to advance to the maybe the quarterfinals or the semi-final. So for this, I'm going for a win for Inter Milan. I think this final should not be so much a tax for Inter Milan. This is the best draw that they can get in this round of 16. Because you wouldn't like to play the likes of the Madrids and the ATMs and the Barcelonas. So if you've got final, you should be able to deal with them. So I see Inter Milan winning this one.
So what will your score prediction though?
I'm not going for a score prediction, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's much goals in this game.
Okay. With my take on this game, I think Inter Milan, they have been impressive in the Champions League when it comes to, conceding goals and then playing at home and then playing away, because they barely concede more than 2 goals away games. And those games that they've conceded 2, they came victorious away games. I think they have a squad, as you said. They have a squad to compete, and to compete, I see them going deeper into this competition. If not maybe in the quarterfinals, or I see them going deeper semis at least. At least I see them going into the semis, and they are tough nuts to crack when it comes to defensively against the big teams. But they've been giving away goals to the smaller teams when they play. But when they meet the big guns, they barely give away goals. So I think I will go Inter Milan to win 3-1. So looking at the fixture, I think the next game is happening in Spain. No, sorry, Portugal. That's the BB group, the Benfica and then the Barcelona. I think they met in the group stages, and then
if it's BB, then you have to go to the. If it's BB, you have to go to the Bayern Munich by Leverkusen game first. Barcelona is a big guy.
Oh, I know, but we're going according to the fixture, how big it is.
Let's go with the Bayern Liverpool.
No. How big it is? If you listen, how big it is? Do you really think Benfica Barcelona is not a big game? Is that what you're trying to say here?
No, but there's no their fixture is not bigger than Bayern Munich and Leverkusen.
I don't agree. I disagree perfectly. I do disagree with that.
Barca for a hard dream. Hey, brother.
Okay, so that's what we've got on our list here. So,
More. Okay, fine. Put it that way. Put it better. It's nice.
so
The
I think
Rocha.
they met in the group stages, and then there was a cricket score line, 7-goal trailer. There were so many, dramas in the game.
9-goal trailer.
Was it 9-goal?
9-goal, 4, 5,
Yes.
4.
5? Oh, sorry, I thought it was 4-3. Sorry, 9-goal trailer. Yeah, so there were so many ups and downs in the game. Switch off defense, switch on, and the game was enjoyable because they both played high line.
Of course.
They-
Leading 4-2.
Yeah, they both play high line.
There
So
for
it was a good game. It was a good game to watch. There were so many goals, and I think after that game, since they know they are meeting each other again, there'll be so much homework done from both teams and
Yeah.
coaches analysis to, how to stop the goals and giving away goals. So I'll start with Kwabena Mo again. What will be your assertion to this fixture, seeing that they've been the same team, they are all rivals that are meeting again, just like Club Brugge and then Aston Villa, who were the same group as well, and then they met in the knockout stage. So going into that game, how do you see that one as well?
This game there, most people will put Barcelona favorite to win the game. And like they did before, they went to their place and then their goals was like, you know what, I go beat you, make you beat me some. But same way this game is gonna be. Benfica will make their homework. Trust me, they are going to do their homework to the point say they'll try as much as possible to stop Barcelona from scoring. But Barcelona's dynamic play is something like if you don't really watch it, you're gonna miss it. Because the likes of that Yamil Lamar, that guy is an exceptional player. Like he is good. I'm not gonna lie about that. Even though I'm a Madrid fan, that boy is a baller, and he's most of the he is more of a threat to people. But I would say this season, the player who is in form is Rafinha.
Yeah.
He's been the best player for Barcelona, no doubt about that. Lamine Yamal is okay, is good, yes, but Rafinha so far this season is the best. And I think with his mentality that he has this year, I'll take Barcelona to come out victorious, but it's gonna be a tough game for them before they win this game. But then Barcelona is still gonna come out on top. But I'm just hoping that our travels, Benfica will surprise these people and then take them off the Champions League for us so that, hey, Ala Madrid all the way to the finals. But Rocha, don't worry, Benfica show and why. But yeah, both teams to score for me, and the prediction is going to be like not too much of a margin because both teams are going to do their homework. So let's say 3-2 for Barcelona or 2-2 Benfica first leg. So my final prediction, I'm going for like 3-2 in favor of Barcelona. But I would just wish Benfica
will draw. So
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
thank you.
All right.
Frank Ababio, let's come to you. Two Madrid fans talking
thanks.
emphatically about how Barcelona will dominate the game and then come out victorious. I can see that it doesn't really sink inside the hearts, but it's sinking around the virtual levels.
As we know,
Eh?
as we know,
For
Benfica
business
will be
sake.
losing their key players.
Yeah.
One to be that Real Madrid guy, Real Madrid to Man U.
Di Maria.
Di Maria. Yeah, Di Maria will be missing that game. But Benfica is on 8th game unbeaten run, which is impressive. But Barcelona, as you know, Barcelona will come out successfully with their 50-match streak winning without a defeat. the whole of 2025 with 12 wins and 3 draws. That took a boost on Sunday when they beat Real Sociedad 4-0 in the La Liga to strengthen their title bid. But they have quickly split their focus on Europe, where they are meeting Benfica this tonight. So I think Barcelona is a clear favorite for this match with their performance recently. Prediction. I think this match will end in a draw.
Is it from your heart, or from your head?
This is not revenge, but
I said from your heart or from your head. Your prediction.
This is from my heart. For this one, there is from my heart. One of my organs.
Okay. So we thank you.
But you know that the whole of 2025, Barcelona haven't lose a match.
Yeah.
The whole of 2025.
I've seen that stats. Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't lost a game, and
games.
I saw that stats that the only 2 B teams that haven't lost a game in 2025 is Burnley and Barcelona. Even Burnley, they went 12 games clean sheet without conceding. It was last night that they conceded. So that was a record for football. It's never happened.
Yeah, winning 12. Barcelona winning 12.
No, yes, it's not 12. It's not 12 winning on the trot, but 12 clean sheet on the road.
Wow, that's massive.
Yeah. So let's go to Rocha with your team facing Benfica. Do you think this time around the homework has been done, the high line, or it's going to be a repeat of goals galore?
Going into this, Barcelona is coming with a different lineup and different dynamic of the game as compared to what happened in the first encounter. In the first leg, you realize that there was no Inigo Martinez.
Yeah.
There was Roda Araujo, the ball center back now. I wonder, Araujo is not good with the high line if you've checked anytime he's playing.
I think your video
the high line like.
I can't see your video. Can you guys see him?
What's true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can see that Araujo is not very good with the high line as compared to Martinez when Martinez is playing. Martinez is able to organize his defensive very well with the high line. Araujo, I'm not saying Araujo is not a good defender. Don't get me wrong. He's very good. He's very aggressive. We like his play. But when you play in the high line, he's not the best man for the high line. So going to this game, I expect to see Inigo Martinez come in and Araujo go back to the bench. For the back four, that's the major changes that I expect to see. If you come to that midfield, the first game that we played, the first game that we played, if I remember very well, we played with Macacedo, Gavi, and Pedri.
Yeah,
I think that was the midfield that played the first game. Then Frankie de Jong came in at a point in time, but this time around, I think that there's a possibility because Gavi is coming from some illness and he's not even part of the Sociedad squad, but he's made it to this trip. So I'm seeing Dani Olmo starting ahead of Gavi in this match. And of course, you've seen Dani Olmo for the past 2 matches that he's played for Barcelona. He's been very, very, very good. He's been very instrumental to the win. So I'm expecting to see Dani Olmo ahead of Gavi in this match. And if the coach decides to go in for Barcelona controlling the game and not being a defensive cover, then there's a probability that he's going to start Frankie de Jong ahead of Caicedo. For me personally, Caicedo, I like him, and there's one match that I always want him to start. And when we get to that match, you will know. But in this game, there's a possibility that he's going to start Frankie de Jong. So it means that the midfield that played the first game, 2 will be out tonight, and 2 different players with 2 different profiles coming into the lineup. For the front three, it's going to be basically the same. We expected to see Lamine Yamal, we expected to see Rafinha, we expected to see Lewandowski. This game, I don't expect Barcelona to make those mistakes that they made in the first time that we visited them. You might not get the luxury of chance. Like, this is a knockout game. After that time, after the time that you think you can come back, it might be gone. The game must go beyond you. But when the first game, we consider first goal, we equalized. They scored the second, they scored the third. It was a 3-1 at a point.
Yeah.
But I made it 3-2. It went to 4-2. So this time you may not get that chance. So I'm sure of Hansi Bobo that I know, he's going to talk to the guys. We don't have to concede those, I don't want to say useless goals, because we are focused. As I always say, we are focused. We have to be focused. So with this lineup and Benfica also mentioned Di Maria, which of course the first leg, Di Maria did not start the game. He only came in, and when he came in, it was disastrous. He didn't.
So
the first leg he didn't play. He came in later on, and when Barcelona people saw that he's in and he's coming with a Madrid agenda, it was disastrous. That was when the tables turned. So he not play is going to be a big disadvantage to Benfica, no doubt. And I think they've missed one other player. They say Florentino, whatever. They've missed one other guy. Yeah. So yes, it's going to be a very difficult game for both sides. Very difficult game for Barcelona. But the form that Barcelona is in and not losing the match in the year 2025, and with the focus of the team and the informed Pedri, I expect to see a win for Barcelona. Not going for a scoreline, any scoreline, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see over 2.5 in this game.
okay, so 2.5. Is that 2-1 you are expecting or 3-0?
No, I'm not expecting less than 3 goals in this game. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Barcelona is not going to lose the game. For that, I'm sure of that.
Okay. So I think we all see Barcelona winning this game. I see them winning this game maybe with a good margin of 4-1. I know definitely it's going to be hard for them to keep a clean sheet because there will be a lot of players trying to, penetrate through this high line just to catch you guys off guard.
And
I think
chipping into what you're saying, don't forget that Benfica has got this striker who scored the hat trick in the first leg that we played, and he's very on top of his game now.
I know that's why I give them a
I think
goal.
he's got 7 goals. He's got 7 goals in this Champions League already, also.
Yeah,
and the
that's
last
why I
time he
give.
scored 3 goals against us. So he's also on top. They've got quality.
I know his confidence will
And
be up.
Otamendi and others. Yeah, Otamendi and others wants to prove stubborn, but we'll see how it goes.
I think if they want to find a way of stopping Barcelona, it's not the attack. They need to stop that engine, that Pedri guy. If they're able to pull a 6 on him or 8 to mark him out of the game, then that will, make it a bit difficult for Barcelona to, control the game because he's the engine of the team. Even I know Frankie de Jong can do a job, but years are going past him. Pace. He's been lacking pace as well. So, and this Benfica side, they run a lot in midfield. So I think that midfield area is going to be key for Barcelona winning this game. So
Yeah,
I'm going for 1 win Barcelona.
Hopefully the referee doesn't do bias in the game though. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear this from you last night.
Yeah, but because we all know when it comes to some people. I'm not mentioning name, I'm just saying.
Yo, we hear you.
Because we are gonna watch the game and
we hear
we're gonna
you.
come to analyze it.
It's okay. It's okay. We hear you.
Yeah, we did.
No, he's got the right to say. Listen, he's got the right to say what he's saying. That is why Diego Simeone answered them the other part the other day in his interview. When they asked him about Madrid complaining about referees, he said that Madrid has had thousands and thousands of referee decisions go in their favor, and they never complain of any single time. So it's all right. Real Madrid, they always complain. It's fine. You can complain. No worries.
Okay. Let's. It's okay.
Yes,
It's okay.
We'll
I'll meet you. It's okay. Let's go. The next game that is happening in Germany. The Bavarians are meeting the champions of Bundesliga last season, which is going to be tough because I know this season but Leverkusen has been on top of their game. I think Bayern Munich is leading them on the log in the La Liga, the Bundesliga table. I don't know how many points, but it's not
I
been a
think it's
pleasant
like
start.
7 points.
Yeah, which is not even still, but they can still catch up. I think they've got to play each other as well. So, how do you see this derby? I mean, German derby. Two German giants, previous champions and then current champions going into this game. Because looking at the form that how even what do you call it? Bayern Munich struggle to beat to get results against Celtic. It was a chaos after the game. They felt like they've won the Champions League, which Bayern standard shouldn't be celebrated like that, but they felt like there's been a fresh air in the camp after that Alphonso Davies ball went in. Even the first leg, I didn't even expect them to dominate the game and win at the Parkhead in Glasgow here, but Celtic came on top. They scored a goal that was disallowed. If that goal had stood, it would have been a different night for Bayern Munich. And I'm sure by now we'll be talking about Celtic Leverkusen. It wouldn't be Bayern Munich. So
Yeah.
how do you assess this team on this game going in, Frank?
Oh, okay. With Bayern Munich versus
Frank, before you go on, I
Leverkusen.
think the only picture be out to why, so that's what I bet that one. I don't know what kind of picture.
Maybe I should say,
I see picture be that way in the screen or something. I picture be into a kata when you talking.
Rocha, wo phone was all kasa e breaky. Ada ayeshiana.
No, me say Frank or the picture be out on the screen and him.
Oh yeah,
the video
no. Oh,
na
picture.
No.
I'm talking about yours. Oh, kasa, oh, dear, na take out like oh picture no freezy. It will make me screen so. But anyway,
screen papa. Frank, I'm so what to call.
Okay, so Frank is not here, so Kwabena will go on with the Bayern Munich game.
Bayern Leverkusen, that's a tough game, but currently, we can see fans and Bayern for they find their form, and adding that guy Olise, has made the team very dangerous, and that Olise guy is balling there, and probably we'll see say be a Hurricane this season of a lifted trophy. Yes, back to the Champions League with these two teams, they know themselves very well. So it's gonna be like who make a pool.
Yeah.
So both teams go bring out their best, and Bayern you they play for the arena, they play for Bayern in home.
Mm-hmm.
They go away. So in all case, Bayern will want to win this game or put their game to bed, like kill these people like 3-2 or 3-1 or 4-1. They will want to kill this game. And me, I see. Say at the end of the day, Bayern is gonna come on top, but Leverkusen is gonna put up a fight. Trust me, because last season what they did was exceptional. It was mind blowing.
Yeah.
And Bayern was nowhere to be found when Leverkusen was cruising. But this season, I think they are lacking a bit of confidence kakra in the players because there was this video cry Boniface on any own teammate now over a board that now called share na bibisa. And it's like BC war company my team air cut down. So Bayern and Leverkusen it looks like it's gonna be a cruise for Bayern in the, at the end of the day. And I think Olise will have a goal or assist. And prediction with the game, I'll say it's about like 3-1 Bayern winning this game hands down because I'm jelly and this guy now all board the Sunny.
Yeah.
This is on Sheda Nyade, but because of say play as a team in Toma Covano.
Yeah.
Omakova Sane, because we know Sane when he was in City and when he went to Bayern, what he was doing. But this season, that's on Shadan Kuye. But still, they're putting up a good fight, and I'm sure Bayern will come up on top when it comes to this Leverkusen match today. Yeah, so prediction is 3-1 for Bayern.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to Frank since you are here again.
Yeah. Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen. It's a local derby as per Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. In the last 9 games of Bayern Munich, they are unbeaten in their last 9 games. That's Bayern Munich winning 7 and drawing 2. In their last home 11 games in the UCL, Bayern Munich has managed to win 9, drawing 1 and losing 1. With Leverkusen, with their winning streak of 8, that's winning 5 and drawing 3.
Yeah.
With their last win over that's Eintracht Frankfurt with 4-1 winning. That will boost their confidence against Bayern Munich, a winning streak with 9 games unbeaten. Alonso took over, against Bayern Munich side, he has managed to win 3 and drawing another 3. That's Alonso hasn't win or lose a game. Sorry, let me come back again. I said Alonso versus Bayern Munich. As Alonso took over Leverkusen, he hasn't lose a match. That's Alonso winning 3 games and drawing 3 games. He has a perfect start against Bayern Leverkusen, Bayern Munich side. And key players of Harry Kane and Kimmich and other key players, I think they have the boys or the men to face this side. Hello, is my video active?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So key players like Harry Kane and Kimmich and their key player, the goalkeeper.
The Neuer.
Yeah, Manuel. Yeah, they have the experience as per Leverkusen side with Frank and other young guys like the Nigerian guy Boniface.
Yeah, Boniface. Yeah.
Boniface and I think Patrick Schick or Patrick Schick or
and they have this Vets guy as well.
Florian Wirtz,
yeah, Florian Wirtz.
Okay, Frank Wirtz even has a stats of 6 goals plus 5 assists. I think the last time I checked, he's the most player with such stats for the past 10 years or so. I said they were talking about Machiavelli. I said Machiavelli, he is the main guy that has managed to get these numbers. So Leverkusen side versus Bayern.
Is it in a Bayer Leverkusen history or in Bundesliga history?
That's in Bayer Leverkusen history.
Okay.
Aside Machiavelli 2021-2022 season with these stats with 6 goals, 5 assists. It has been impressive start for Frank Wirtz, but Leverkusen against Bayern in Champions League shouldn't be any news. I'm hoping Bayern will come out as per their home games or their home record with 11 games, winning 9, drawing 1, and losing 1. I think they have the upper hand to beat Leverkusen this time around. Okay.
So what will be your prediction?
My prediction, I'll go for a 2-2 draw. Although Bayern Munich have experience to beat Leverkusen. Leverkusen, Alonso side has proven to be stubborn as per their last matches against Bayern Munich. Drawing 3, winning 3 without a lose for Alonso will be a key game or a tough game for Bayern Munich to climb. So I think this match will be a draw. I'm going for a draw game, 2-2.
Okay. Let's go to Richard.
Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, honestly, Alonso has found a way to tame these guys. Because coming into Germany, a fresh coach as he was now, at minute, Bayern Munich, who has been dominating the league over years, winning the league for God knows how many years.
Yeah.
That's Alonso coming to be able to take the league away from them. And they did marvelously, an unbeaten run, which is so exceptional. So coming into this game, I think for I don't know if they've met in the Champions League before. If not, it's been a long time Mushia in the Champions League. And this is a knockout phase. Alonso only lose match to Bayern Munich. He's not lost a match to Bayern Munich yet. Bayern Munich will have to come into the game to also prove a point that Leverkusen is not getting an upper hand over them. Because so far as the two meetings are concerned, as it stands, Leverkusen has got the upper hand because Alonso has not lost a game yet.
Yes.
So, but yeah. But as my other colleagues were saying, Bayern has got the men. They've got the quality in their camp. The likes of Harry Kane, who wants to lift a trophy for the first time in his career. I'm one of the guys who have always said he's been scoring useless goals over the years. This time around, it looks like he's scoring goals which can earn him something better. With Olise, as Mo said, Said Nabri, Kingsley Coman, Kemek, and this guy that they bought from Fulham, who's not seen his foot yet. How do you call him?
What's the name?
Paulina,
yeah.
Paulina, and Bayern Munich. I see their problem is Manoniwa is not the Manoniwa we used to know. And their back line with my own friend Opamecano, that is where the problem lies with Bayern Munich. You understand? So going into the game, I expect to see a very tough game. Although I wouldn't leave the almighty game and watch that game, but I'm going to put one eye there as well and see what happens in that game. I expect to see a tough game from both sides. I expect Bayern Leverkusen, with what they also have, to also come into the game thinking that they are equal with Bayern Munich now, that they can actually play against them. So I'm not going to see a huge scoreline margin here. I expect to see, if any win, because Bayern is playing at home, I'll give Bayern the benefit of doubt. So if there's going to be any win, I'm expecting to see a slight win for Bayern Munich. But I won't be surprised if this game, Leverkusen is able to get a draw from Bayern, from Munich. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Leverkusen happens to get a draw from this game, because they've also shown that they've got the quality. Granit Xhaka, Jeremy Frimpong, Boniface, Patrick Schick, Florian Wirtz, and other. They also have what it takes to take the game to Bayern Munich. Yeah, they've got what it takes to, because they've shown it over the, like as Frank was saying, 3 wins for Alonso, 3 draws or 2 draws. That's like 5 games on the row. That's like 6 games continuous. So if someone has played you 6 consecutive times and he's not lost a single one of them, this is UCL, which is Bayern Munich has got a positive advantage. But I expect Alonso to also show power that he can do it in the Champions League as well. So I expect to see a very tough game, honestly, and maybe a draw game, or if a win, maybe a slight win for Bayern.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you all said a lot about, Bayer Leverkusen, giving the credit with the records that they have against Bayern Munich. But I'm gonna be slightly different here. I think I'm gonna tip them to win. I'm gonna tip them to beat Bayern Munich at their own backyard. So I'm gonna go like 2-1 for Leverkusen to win in this Champions League.
It wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah.
For me, the reason why I'm giving Bayern the positive advantage is the fact that they're playing home. They're playing at the Allianz Arena, which is their home ground. So I expect that their supporters to rally behind Bayern to get the win. But I wouldn't be surprised if Leverkusen goes down there to score them. That's why I went in for a draw game.
Yeah, because looking at these two teams,
win is because of there's the number 12 player on the pitch, which is the home fans.
Yeah.
Because this game, and I expect the referee to be on top of his game as well. And I expect UEFA to take security very serious on this game as well, because it's a derby, and the way heads are rolling up there, it's not going to be easy.
I think this game is gonna depend on Bayern Munich's midfield or attack, because their defense is easy for many teams to break them down. Unlike what do you call it, Bayer Leverkusen. It's hardly for Bayern Munich to break them down. And this is the difference between the two teams. So once this one can break you down and you cannot break them down, they've got upper hand on you. When they score, that means it's hard for you. Or you either get your goals from a set piece or they giving away a goal, like a penalty, some sort of like on goal or back pass. This is how I see the game that I think Leverkusen is going to win. So let's go to the big game of the night that is happening in Paris. Paris Saint-Germain versus Liverpool. And Liverpool is my team. Going into this game, I think I clearly see, I think before the game, I said on a page, on a platform that this is the weakest, or this is the worst PSG team that Man City cannot beat. But I think because I didn't watch the game, but after I watched the game full 90 minutes or so, I changed my mind with them. Because I see PSG as a team instead of previously that they had players. Previously they had a personnel, but they didn't have a team because it was more like individual that they were playing. You understand? It was more like there is what do you call him? Mbappe, Neymar, Ibrahimovic, Cavani. They were all playing individual ball just to get the accolades that they are the men for the team. But right now, the team that Luis Enrique has set up is a team that are killing for each other. That Vitinha in midfield is crazy. I've seen some of his stars that he barely give a wrong pass. And that's why I'll be praying for that tonight. He should be giving wrong passes to us. And that's where we can also punish them. That's our strength. When you give us wrong pass, we'll kill you for that. So I'll start with Kwabinamo to come in with how you see this game and then your prediction for that.
PSG Liverpool. Both teams are doing good in the Champions League. And I think that going to Paris, Liverpool will have a strategy in a way that they are not going to lose that game with that
Okay.
mindset that they are not going to lose that game in Paris. Because if I come to your house and I beat you, what makes you think if you come to my house you can beat me? Because in my house I know where all the weapons are. And this is the case whereby PSG is also like, yeah, well, these people are coming to our house, so we have to kill them. So this game is going to be a tough game, interesting game, and I think that both teams will play their best because this first leg will determine who's going to go out victorious or go out to the quarterfinals. That's what I'm going to say. Because looking at PSG, they've hit form whereby they are banging goals. And as you said, they are playing like a team now rather than individually when they were had before. And Dembele has also hit form in a way that he's scoring goals and the guy is balling now. Flip side to Liverpool. Liverpool
And
also.
I'm coming. I think it's quite surprising that he's staying injury free in Paris than his days in Barcelona. I think
Well,
he's
we
been
don't know
looked
why.
after.
We don't
I
know
think he's
why.
been looked after carefully.
I think so.
Yeah.
But then we don't know why, unless he comes to say what it is. Because yeah, it is me, my body, and I'm getting injuries. Maybe the training that we have been doing or what we've been eating. I don't know. There could be a reason why he was getting injured or getting injuries. But when it comes to Paris Saint-Germain, I feel maybe he feels more at home, and also like you're saying, he's being taken good care of, and he's willing to play to put his best because he's home. He's
Yeah.
French and he's at home, so he's
Yeah.
comfortable there. And per we say, no, Dembele is a good player whereby he can play both legs. So if you underrate him, he can punish you with both legs. Right. And he also coming from that right wing is also dangerous because I think we all know how he plays his football, arcing
Yeah.
the ball into the corners and all of that. And aside that, they have this young boy on the left wings, that Rasta guy. He looks like he has dreadlocks. I don't know his name.
Bakolo.
Yes,
So
I
yeah.
think so. And looking at PSG squad, they have the likes of this the left back Mendes and all of these, the midfielders, they are doing quite well. Donnarumma in the post. You know, Liverpool is gonna find it difficult to beat them. But hey, at the end of the day, you never walk alone, and I'm sure Liverpool will not walk alone in Paris. And I'm gonna take like the damage that Paris can do is maybe get a draw from this game. But all the way, I think I'll take Liverpool to win in Paris.
What will be your score prediction?
Prediction is gonna be 2-1 Liverpool. 2-1
Uh,
Liverpool to win. Yeah, that's my predictions. Because
is
this
that
game
is that
is
from
going to
your
be tough.
heart or from your head?
Oh, from a tick-up.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
for your submission. Let's go
Yeah.
to Frank. Frank, what you go talk about the Liverpool and then Paris Saint-Germain game? How do you see them?
PSG versus Liverpool, right?
Yeah,
Because PSG playing at home.
yeah.
Okay. The rest will want to continue their rampant form in front of goal. That's Liverpool scoring over 100 goals this season.
Mm-hmm.
That's about 103 goals. PSG, at the other hand, also scoring 103 goals, meaning they have something in common. Both teams are scoring from all angles this season. Of course, and Liverpool leading the EPL, PSG leading the French Liga, the French Liga. Then Liverpool with a points difference of 13. So as PSG also leading with a points difference of 13, Monaco being in the second place. So they have similar qualities as compared to goal scoring, points, leading their charts. So this match will be a match for the Giants, as per my analysis, the match for the Giants. So we are hoping Liverpool will bring in their class in the Champions League, as PSG also will come with their men from the league, as they've been scoring 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes they don't even conceding 1, 7-1, 5-1 without abstemious goals. Charlie, PSG will be deadly this tonight to face Liverpool. So I hope PSG will be winning this time around, as they have a bad form against English side. With their form, as they were coming back with I think 6-1 or 4-1 this weekend, and Liverpool were resting. I think Liverpool didn't play any match.
No, we are out of the FA Cup, so we rested.
Yeah, Liverpool rested for almost a week. So you coming fresh against PSG side, who have tasted a win over 4 goals against one of their friends side. I'm tipping PSG to win this match, this encounter. Serious.
So what your score prediction?
I'll go for 3-1 in favor of PSG.
Okay. We thank you. I think our brother is off. We don't know the reason why I've tried to contact him back. There's no
Okay. Yeah, with their key players, as you mentioned earlier, Vitinha is there to show his class this time around. Dembele is now injury free to face Liverpool. Barcola, informed Barcola, they have their young chaps, João Neves, and key players like Hakimi, Mendes, or they defender.
Mendes.
Yeah, Nuno Mendes, and then Donnarumma in goal post. I think these boys will deliver. But no, you can't write Liverpool off. Liverpool always have the experience and the men. In the league, we have Mo Salah with leading the goal chart for EPL assists. They have the key players like Gakpo. Okay, Gakpo will be out this time around now because I found out he had an injury also. Luis Diaz is there. Jota, Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, key players. This match is a match for the Giants, so we are hoping it will be one of the best to entertain us.
All right,
Of
thank
course.
you. Let's go to Richard to listen to him before I bring mine, and then we'll wrap up because
Right.
I've got other things to do. Richard, based on the Liverpool game, what will be your
I
assessment of
said,
the game?
yeah. I've listened to Mo. I've listened to Frank. They've all touched on the key areas of the game. Going into this game, you name the former PSG who played. Dembele now, yeah, born Hokano. He's doing so well for PSG. And this guy that they bought from Napoli, what's the name of this Georgia guy? I've forgotten his name. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia or whatever they say the name.
Yeah.
That
guy is also balling. And that Bakoli guy, that French international. So they've got a sharp attack. PSG has got a sharp attack. And they've got a very good midfield now. And it's not that bad. Yeah, Achihon is not that bad. Although say Donnarumma sometimes cannot be trusted. That guy, I don't really trust him in big games.
Every
but a very good goalkeeper, no
every
doubt.
team go get in Onana. Every team go get Onana.
But you know, he's so prone to mistakes. So I can say, if you remember the last time they played against Madrid, Banabao, he's the reason why Madrid young for him. But the quarter Benzema, because after time PSG LED one or the ball. I mean, yeah, those
So
mistakes you don't do them at this stage of the competition.
Then Roma be PSG them Lorios Karius.
Onana.
Oh, sometimes.
Very good. So
he has been forcing them.
God.
So in this game, going to this game, Oshe on attack, couple of moment for no defense now. And PSG this time around has got an experienced coach in the likes of Luis Enrique, who has won the Champions League before. He's been there before, he's seen it, he's coached the Spanish national team and what the other peers, so he knows the game. And he's one of the best. And he's coming against a young up-and-coming coach who's doing very well in the Premiership and has done very well in the Champions League. Well, Liverpool in the top of the league, Champions League, losing only one match, of course, which it wasn't a match to lose anyway. And to Oshe, the two coaches now, I'll say Enrique is way ahead of Andy Slot. Or coaching ahead of Andy Slot. But if you come to the quality that both teams have, although PSG is scoring goals, they've got what it is. But Liverpool has also got a squad who is much experienced, who have got Champions League winners, who's got league winners in the likes of Alisson Becker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Robertson. The problem that Liverpool is going to have in this game are almost the left back and the right back. The Robertson that we used to know some few years back is not the one that we see now. Unless maybe Liverpool fans don't want to say it, but the Robertson that we used to know is not the one that we see now.
He's gone. Robertson is
Alexander
gone. But I think I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if Robertson plays tonight because I prefer Tsimikas playing that left back in tonight's game.
Which I don't see it happening. Get bold. The coach will be bold enough to start Tsimikas. I doubt. And Arnold going forward, Arnold is superb. If you look at what Jeremy Doku did to him over the match against Man City,
it wasn't just Arnold. Even both Robertson and Arnold were all done. Doku did a job on Arnold.
You say Arnold, I'm not PSG for no. Coming into this game, they can push Liverpool back line. Arnold and Konenim, Robertson son Konenim. Because I'm over two wingers, So say if also the last time I check, I'm on the building we know I don't told if pulling. Now I am very good on the ball, and they are all pacey wingers as well. And if Liverpool are quite away, it's so could be of course a bit BM, but out of respect. Liverpool has also got their positive side. They've got Mo Salah, who is top, and he's on top of his game as a CR, and he wants to win the Champions League, win the league, and of course, they are naming the best player in the world, which again, I think he's an ambition. So this is some of the games that you need to show us that you deserve to be the Ballon d'Or winner. So what I say.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a very tight game. I'm expecting to see goals. Liverpool is going to score goals. PSG will also score goals. Because just as Donnarumma is poor, Alisson Becker he's superb. Alisson Becker is a superb keeper, but the Alisson that we know, of course, once again, he's not the one. Although Liverpool is winning matches, but Alisson, sometimes you see that he's shaky. Sometimes he's a bit shaky, although he will save Liverpool multiple times. So this game, I expect to see more goals in the game. I expect to see Liverpool flying, but I wouldn't be surprised if PSG have their way through this. With the home advantage and with the caliber of coach that they have, I won't be surprised if Liverpool, PSG, in a slight win over Liverpool.
Okay. Let me come in with mine. Thank you for all your submissions that you've made. I think how I see Arne Slot is different from Klopp. You know, Klopp's time we were playing the heavy metal football, the pressing, counter pressing, win the ball back, and then go 100 kilometers per hour just to score goals and stuff. I see Arne Slot as more controlling of the game. He has a time that the team press, and they have a time that they sit deep, control the game and stuff. And I see Luis Enrique also the same, that they are both tacticians when it comes to reading the game, trying to nullify the opponent, their weapons in the game that they're trying to hurt you with, As I think I've seen that these two coaches, they've got that similarity when it comes to tactics to, take a player out or, equate the tactics that is going against you. So I think it's going to be humongous tonight. It's going to be a tough game. And as I said, I'll be surprised if Robertson starts because he's been able to make some big calls when he sees the game that it doesn't favor a particular player. I think it was a Forest game or so. No, it was a particular game. It was a big game that I didn't tip Robertson to start. And I told a friend that Robertson isn't going to start this game. He said he's going to start, and Slot will start him. When the lineup came, it was Simicas, and it wasn't that he was injured. So I think he will make it. He making a big call is not something that he cannot do. He always does it. He's done it to, Luis Diaz a couple of times. He's done it to, Szoboszlai when he's even playing well. He drop him to the bench and then he start maybe Curtis Jones and stuff. But I think this game, our key in this game is just to play through the middle. If they open up for us to play the middle, I think we can get something from the game. But if not, if they pushes us to the wings, that's where they will also counter press us with their wingers who they've got sharp attack that they can kill us in a sec. So I think this game is going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough. But as you all said, there will be a lot of goals. And I think, not because I'm a Liverpool fan, but I think Liverpool will win this game 3-2. That's what I'm feeling. There'll be more goals in it. I know the atmosphere is going to play part, but I know we've been to many grounds that we've got hostile atmosphere and stuff. And these players, most of them are experiencing the Champions League with those kind of atmosphere. So I think they can contain it and then, nullify their away fans, the home fans. So it's going to be crucial the first 15 to 25 minutes for Liverpool. If they can, handle PSG well and get an early goal, that might silence Paris before maybe the game turns the other way. So yeah, that's how I see it. Yeah. Super Frank, I think you're off, and then Rocha is off as well. So, all right, guys, thank you all for coming on. This has been our virtual podcast for now. Maybe sometime to come, we'll be meeting in person and then sitting down, around the table, make a nice shot, and then feed our viewers and then listeners with the best content that we try to bring. So, guys, please head up to YouTube, KS Sports Decks, follow us, subscribe us. We'll be posting the videos regularly. So turn on your notification bell on. Whenever we post a video, you'll be the first one to get and watch. And then make sure that anything that you don't understand or you don't agree with us, you put a comment down. We'll appreciate it. And then if it's about our production, we work on it. If it's about our analysis, then we can maybe sometimes invite you to come on it, and then we'll have a banter, right? And we are on Instagram as well, and it's the same name, KS Sports Decks. If you go on TikTok, it's Coffee Styles or KS Sports Decks as well. You can follow us there. But later in the day, we'll be doing some, live TikTok. If you're on TikTok that you want to join us, you can join us, and then we'll have a feel of that, and then all have fun, have contribution to that. So I say adios, amigos. Thank you all for coming.